Okay, so we are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and I just got done reviewing this 2022 Road Glide ST.
Infinit Ryda.
So I'm about to head back to the dealership, but on my way back, I'm going to talk to you and give you my thoughts on this Road Glide ST, and you'll be surprised. Now, before we hop on here and head on back, let's do another quick roundabout of the bike so you can see what she looks like. And this is the gunship gray color. Damn, that's all I can say. Look at this color. It looks so good. You know what? I feel like doing one more roundabout. Come on now. Come on now. Getting my steps in. Getting my steps in. All right, let's go for a ride. Let's crank her up. There we go. Greeted to this infotainment system. You press the home. You got navigation. You got some other things on there as well, such as Bluetooth phone, radio, all that good stuff. All the stuff your typical Harley-Davidson touring bikes are going to have. So we're going to go right here and just turn her around. Sorry about the wind. I didn't have my helmet down. And we're going to swing back around. That's a low speed maneuver for you. Kind of. Now this motorcycle will surprise you. I didn't expect, like, I rode the Street Glide ST and it surprised me as well. But the performance that comes out of this, a bagger, is ridiculous. Like, it has some serious power and it's fun to ride. It's really fun to ride. And like, these baggers are growing on me more and more. The more I get out and ride them, it's making me want one even more and more. Especially these ST models. It's like after I get off of a ST, I'm like hitting up Miss Ryda, like, can we get another bike in the garage? And she's of course like, no, but it is what it is. But you're getting a 117 power plant in this baby, which isn't a lot more than the 114, but it feels more powerful. You're feeling more of that torque. And the bike comes with that suspension that's on your limited models, which you wouldn't think that would give it more of a performance feel, but it does. And that's because the limited suspension has the bike sitting up a little bit higher, so you feel like you got more of a lean angle, and it just feels more performance oriented. You're also going to get the standard bags, not the stretch bags, which those bags also help with, I say, the look of it, as well as being able to lean it over a little bit more. You don't have to worry about scratching your bags. It also looks better if you decide to go into a 2-in-1 exhaust, and I think that was Harley's main thing. They know a lot of people are going to throw a 2-in-1 exhaust on this bike, so why stick stretched bags on it when you want that standard bag for that look? This bike does feel a little bit more roomy than the Street Glide, in my opinion. It's not more roomy, but it definitely feels more roomy. And I think that has to do with the fact that the fairing sits a little bit further away from me. You know, it's a stationary fairing. Like, the fairing doesn't move with your handlebars. It's frame mounted, so it just stays right there. And when I ride bikes like these feel a little bit more sporty to me, because when you ride a sport bike, the fairing doesn't move either. Just like on this one, the fairing is not moving. Now, I'm trying not to lean it too far. I did want to lean over more, but I don't know. I'm not willing to risk scraping up the pipes or the bag on this bike. I feel like Harley did a great job as far as having this bike balanced perfectly and everything like that, because it feels extremely balanced. That is not my turn. What I think is it has a lower center of gravity, which helps the bike feel more nimble and more lighter than it is, because like when I'm riding it, I can't feel the weight. I can't feel the weight at all right now. But if I'm like on a hill or I'm stopped and I got to back up, you better believe I feel the weight then. If you're wondering why I took that corner so slow, it's again, I'm not willing to get a scratch, scrape, nothing on this motorcycle. Now, overall, what are you going to be getting if you decide to upgrade to this over getting like a Road Glide Special or even the standard Road Glide? Number one, you're going to get more performance. If you want more performance out of your bagger, and you know that initially upon buying the motorcycle, then it's better to go with one where you have to do less to get that performance out of. You already got the heavy air breather that the bike is tuned to. I feel like you could just throw some slip-ons on this bike and ride it like it is, and you've got a performance bagger. But if you want to do a little bit more, you can. And I feel like it's going to save you in the long run as far as cost if you start at this platform. So if you're looking for a performance bagger, or even if you're not looking for a performance bagger, let's say you're looking to do a lot of touring. You're planning on doing some touring. You want to do some cross country, but there's those times when you want to go into the canyons and act up. And you don't want two different bikes. You just want one motorcycle, but you want to be able to have some fun and get that performance out of your bike and act a fool every once in a while. Then this is probably the perfect bike for you. Of course, we're still waiting to see the Lowrider ST, which may be an excellent option as well, but those have not hit the dealerships yet. But if you have not seen a Road Glide ST as of yet, I definitely advise swinging by Speedway Harley-Davidson if you're in the Concord area or anywhere in North Carolina, and checking it out. We pretty much typically have one in stock most of the time. Well, no, they have been flying off the floors a little bit, but if you're in another city somewhere, stop in your dealership, see if they got one, throw a leg over it, ask them, can you take it for a spin? Let me know your thoughts on this bike. Make sure you watch that other video on Speedway's page. Comment down below, but I will check you out in the next one. If you'd like to see a more in-depth review video of this bike, go and follow Speedway Harley-Davidson's YouTube page. Reviews on all the motorcycles are coming out on there. I just did one on this one, and you can check that out.